We have reached the end of another skill, so let's review what we've learned by taking a quiz. First up out of 5 questions. Which storage protocol allows for sharing among many PCs or servers? The answer here is right at the top of the list, CIFS. CIFS is part of the NAS set of protocols. Remember, we talked about CIFS and we talked about NFS. CIFS is the Windows version of a file sharing protocol, and NFS was developed for Linux. Now, iSCSI, Fiber Channel, and Fiber Channel over Ethernet, these are all block level protocols. Remember, block level provides ownership of the storage, whereas file level is intended for sharing. Question 2. How many bytes are in a Fiber Channel frame? Okay, the first thing we should remember is that it uses a different frame format than Ethernet, so the standard Ethernet versions, the 1500 and the 9000, for example, we can go ahead and exclude those. Next, we just need to remember where it falls, and it falls right around 2000. Ideally, we actually do memorize this value, so the answer here is B, 2112. So let's put some effort into making sure that we can identify this in a list of MTU sizes. Question 3. Which FCOE protocol enables Ethernet interfaces to send pause frames on a per COS basis? The answer here is priority flow control. Remember, traditional flow control uses these pause frames to pause an entire Ethernet link. And that doesn't work for FCOE because we only want to pause the fiber channel. Now, all of our fiber channel traffic is going to be tagged. By default, it will use a COS tag of 3. However, we can always identify which COS tag FCO is currently using and only send the pause frames for that particular tag. That is what priority flow control enables us to do. Next question. How is fiber channel extended down to the UCS servers and chassis? Everything south of the fabric interconnects is fiber channel over Ethernet. Native FC, unified ports, those are all connections upstream of the fabric interconnects. In iSCSI, there is no such thing as an iSCSI port. It's simply an Ethernet port. So C, FCOE, that is our answer. Oh boy, last question. What is the purpose of an iSCSI VNIC? Now the source probably gave it away. The answer here is C. It's enabling iSCSI boot. I really wanted to drive the point home that when we see iSCSI VNICs inside of our UCS Manager configuration, that it's not trying to tell us to use this for iSCSI connectivity. Remember, the iSCSI VNIC goes away once the operating system shows up, so the OS will never see it. It's not going to improve iSCSI communication. It's not doing anything related to iSCSI other than allowing us to boot. As such, C, iSCSI boot, that is our answer. So that wraps up this quiz. If you found that you may have activated a lossy part of your brain's network when you're absorbing information, then be sure to go back and watch the appropriate videos in order to complete any missing knowledge. Otherwise, congratulations on completing Describe Storage Concepts in UCS. I hope this has been informative for you. I'd like to thank you for viewing.